Hey everybody, so this is Doug here from the New Frontier and the Proteus Club, which is starting October 15th, so get very excited about that. Anyway, I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of working together. And I know that almost sounds cliche. You hear that and you're like, well, yeah, I've heard that since kindergarten, working together is nice. But the older I've gotten and the more ventures that I've been involved with or that I've tried to start myself, the more I've realized this importance of working together because as human beings, we're social animals. Since we were in the caveman times, we had to work together. And sure, we'd have different tasks maybe that we'd be doing. You'd have someone that was hunting a woolly mammoth. You'd have someone that was gathering the nuts and the fruits. But we had to ultimately come together to work on the goal, which in that case was surviving. But that can take the form of a lot of different goals. And I think when we have this overabundance of technology today, we try to optimize things. We make things too isolated. We make people too alienated from each other. So you'll have some company that'll have this division and that division, and we'll just say, oh, well, you can just work from home, and then you can have your Slack channel, you can have your email, and you can call each other, and you can just do everything individually, and then it'll come together as this whole. But obviously, people have their own tasks, but I think that working together is so important because when you're working together in person, when you see people in person, that actually allows for just not just you doing a task, but it allows for way better feedback, for way better collaboration, integration. So yeah, I think that's vitally important to actually have people come together. If you're trying to, if you're trying to get a certain number of people to work towards this goal, just have them come together. And one of my issues I have with some of like these self-help things you'll see, or some of this, hustle advice that you'll see online on like Instagram or on Twitter or wherever else on YouTube, they might have some good advice. They'll have people that'll say good things. They'll tell you to take their course and pay for their course. And maybe they'll have good advice in the course, maybe not. But they could give the best advice possible. But if no one's there to like hold you accountable for that, if no one's there to like really get in you and say, hey, you need to actually do this thing that I'm telling you about, then it's not really going to matter that much, right? Someone can give great advice, but they need to have people there that are going to say, actually, let's work in this together. Let's work in this goal together, and not just get inspired. That's part of it. That's an important part of it. But you get inspired, and then you take the next step together. So with the Proteus Club, I know so many people that would love to get off their phones. I hear that from people all the time. There are actually studies out there of Gen Z that showed that over half of people in Gen Z, half of Zoomers, said that in the survey that they wanted to spend less time on their phones. They didn't actually like using a lot of these social media websites, but the reason that they use them all the time, the reason that they're on it so much, partially because they make it addicting, but it's in large part just because that's what everybody else is doing. So they don't really see how they can stop those habits. They don't really see how they can alter their habits because that's what everybody else is doing. And then they want to fit in. They want to have the same opportunities socially and economically as everybody else. Then they feel like they have to go along with what everybody else is doing. So if one person alone says, hey, I'm going to decide I'm not going to be on my phone that much, I'm going to do my own thing, it's a little more difficult for them because it's lonely, right? And if you have 10, 15, 20, 50, 100 people that are coming together, it doesn't have to be all at the same time, but if you have all these people that are coming together, are going to say, hey, we're going to be off our phones together. We're going to be able to build things and create things together. It's that much more valuable. It's that 10, 15, 20 times more valuable. And you can incentivize people to say, hey, maybe there is another option, right? Maybe I'm not just going to be all by myself if I try to do this thing, if I try to not be on social media all the time, if I try to build these opportunities elsewhere. You need to do it together. You can't just do it alone. You can do certain things alone. I'm not saying you can't do anything alone. I don't want to make it sound like there's nothing you can do, but the truth is it's a lot better when you do it together, and that also rhymes, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, with that spiel over, now, so now that you know about the importance of doing things together for the first time in your life, I hope you come to the Proteus Club and you'll have a great time. You'll be able to do a lot of awesome things together. I don't even know what you'll be doing. In fact, you will be able to create that for yourself. But we will have some cool stuff there for you. So check it out. Proteus Club, October 15th at 6 o'clock p.m. at Fabric NYC. All right, this is Doug here from the New Frontier, from the Proteus Club. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Peace.